morning, everybody. Today's May 26th. I had some thoughts today I was going to share with you. You know, this is so different right now with the coronavirus and the parks and the camping and everything. And my kids are avid campers. My son and his family are avid campers, and they have a little tent trailer. So I invited them to come here for the weekend, and I set up a little bathroom tent for them so they had some, you know, privacy and they don't have to go in and out of my RV. That's one of the things I did. I'll show you some pictures of that. It's a Camco 5.3 gallon tank. But what makes this kind of interesting is how this is usually Memorial Day is like the kickoff. Prior to having the RV and just having the tent, this was notoriously the time where the federal parks would open up, you know, the National Service Road parks would open up, and the primitive type parks like Hamma, Seal Rock, and all those. And that's just not happening right now because of the COVID. I've had many friends tell me that some of the reservations they've made in state parks that are managed like by the power companies have closed down, have actually canceled reservations clear through September. Things are really different. My son and his family are, like I said, campers, and I invited them out here, and they got to camp on this property, and they loved it. So, you know, and it was free, right? So that's kind of exciting for me, and I haven't seen them. I had not seen them since February, right? So that's been a while for me. Some good news. My neighbors, the ones that were, you know, 25 feet encroaching on my property, I checked out the dog kennel yesterday, and they moved it. And I don't know if I told you, but they sent me a letter, you know, basically email, asking if they could just leave the dog kennel there indefinitely. And once I saw how far they were on the property, I said, you know, no way, that's really my only safe building sites for garages or outhouse or sheds or whatever else that I want to do in the future. So anyway, they moved it, and I'm so glad. And they even seem to have moved it inside their own property line. So that's really made me happy for that to happen, right? And see what else. Well, anyway, stay tuned for a few pictures and video shots of the camping this weekend, and enjoy. I'll talk to you all later. My son and his family are coming for a few days, and so I'm setting up a outhouse. I actually bought this to use as a shower tent when I was traveling, and never had a chance to use it because I stopped traveling suddenly, and which is another story altogether. But I'm going to put this cassette toilet in it that I've kept around for like tent camping. Plenty of room, and you can take a shower in here too. I've not, but I've got a portable shower thing. I don't know if you remember, or if you ever saw Bob Wells has advertises one or talks about one called, it's a battery operated shower head that you put into like a 5-gallon bucket, and it has a little pump, and then you can shower in that. But I thought I'd put a rug down. These a couple little girls, one's 2 and one's 4, and my grandbabies, and I want to make sure they're comfortable. And then of course they're still welcome to use, you know, to come in the RV, but it's probably a lot easier to get in and out of this. And plus, the way I made it, the view from inside, see, so nobody can see them, and we could put the cover down if they want it down, but it's nobody can see them, so it's kind of nice. I like outhouses that face out to the woods. Camco cassette toilet. It's a 5.3 gallon, and what I do initially is I pour water in the reservoir right there. It's already full, and that's so when you want to use the toilet, you get water in there, you squeeze this down and water falls in. It's actually kind of hard to squeeze. It must be cold. And so there's water in there for whatever, you know, you need to do. And I'll ask them also, you know, my family, not to use toilet paper in it, because it's a lot easier not to use the toilet paper in the long run. So, and then when you need to empty it, you just connect these 2 levers, pick this up. Oh, when you flush it, you do this. there's a little lever. So you flush it like that. Okay, and then to empty it, you disconnect. I'm not going to do that right now, but you disconnect that spot and that spot, and this lifts off of this. And you take this to either a toilet, or in this case, I'll take it to my septic dump. Okay, so there's the toilet paper. And then the doggy poopy bags, which I use in this thing for the toilet paper. I'm gonna put a table there, I think. Okay, I think I'm done setting this up now. Toilet paper right here. Something to put a lantern on. I think I've got an extra one. I'll set there. Hand washing station. Very important these days, right? So it may get moved if they want to move it someplace else. We might have to move it elsewhere, but that's okay. For now, we're good. It's a start. Got this hot tub about 2 months ago, including the insulation you see that it's setting on, and all the chemicals. I spent about $1,000 on it. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you later.